Welcome, adventurers! Today we're exploring Root, the role-playing game, a tabletop RPG set in a vibrant woodland world where animals walk upright, kingdoms rise and fall, and wandering rogues shape the fate of the forest. Root is based on the award-winning board game by Leader Games, but instead of commanding armies, players take on the role of vagabonds, wandering adventurers navigating a land caught in political turmoil. You and your friends gather around the table, create characters, and tell a shared story together. Each session builds on an evolving narrative of intrigue, danger, and adventure in a forest filled with competing factions and hidden secrets. Root the Role-Playing Game is a tabletop storytelling game played with friends, character sheets, and dice. Most players control a character called a Vagabond, a skilled but often morally flexible adventurer who travels between settlements, taking jobs, and navigating the shifting power struggles of the Woodland. One player becomes the Game Master, or GM. The GM describes the world, plays the non-player characters, and presents challenges and opportunities for the players. The story unfolds through conversation and action. When something uncertain happens, players roll dice to determine the outcome. It's a game where the story emerges from the choices players make together. The world of Root is known simply as the Woodland. It's a vast forest filled with settlements called clearings, connected by paths through dense and dangerous wilderness. The Woodland is home to countless animals, mice, foxes, birds, rabbits, and more, collectively known as denizens. But the forest is far from peaceful. Several powerful factions compete for control. The Eerie dynasties, proud and tradition-bound birds seeking to reclaim their former empire. The Marquisate, an industrial army led by the ambitious Marquis de Cat. And the Woodland Alliance, a growing rebellion of denizens fighting for freedom. Between those powers walk the Vagabonds, independent adventurers who may influence the fate of the Woodland. Players in Root take on the role of Vagabonds. These are wanderers, mercenaries, rebels, and rogues who travel between clearings taking dangerous jobs. Unlike soldiers of the factions, Vagabonds operate independently. They might help a rebellion one day and steal from it the next. Each player chooses a playbook, which acts as a character archetype. Examples include the Ranger, a master of wilderness survival, the Scoundrel, a charismatic trickster, the Tinker, a brilliant inventor, the Ronin, a wandering warrior. Each playbook offers unique abilities, equipment, and story hooks. Together, the players form a band of vagabonds, capable of changing the balance of power in the Woodland. At its heart, Root is about conversation and storytelling. Players describe what their characters do. The GM describes the world reacting to them. When a character attempts something risky or uncertain, the game's mechanics come into play. Root uses a system called moves. Moves are triggered by actions in the story. For example, if a character tries to persuade a noble or sneak past guards, the move determines what happens. Players roll 2 six-sided dice, often adding one of their character stats. Results fall into 3 categories. A strong hit means success with extra benefits. A weak hit means success with complications. A miss means the situation becomes even more dangerous. These outcomes keep the story unpredictable and exciting. Root's stories live in shades of gray. The factions are not purely good or evil. Each believes they are doing what's best for the Woodland. Vagabonds are not traditional heroes either. They might protect the innocent or pursue their own goals first. The choices players make shape the Woodland over time. Clearings may rise or fall, factions may gain or lose power, and the legend of your band of vagabonds will grow with every adventure. Root the Role-Playing Game blends charming storybook art with deep political intrigue and thrilling adventures. It's a game about unlikely heroes navigating a world of shifting alliances and dangerous power struggles. Whether you're liberating villages, stealing ancient relics, or negotiating between rival factions, your choices will shape the future of the Woodland. And every story begins with a band of wandering vagabonds.